Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Today we will take a look at dollar index. Yesterday, actually, you know that Donald Trump has become the hero of all dollar bulls because he reestablished the status quo and said that America needs strong dollar, and he puts down the Mnuchin comments that now he welcomes the weak dollar, and investors just can't recover from the previous shock based on the Mnuchin comments. Right now it's the new cold shower from Donald Trump. So you can see what the dramatic action has happened yesterday. But from the technical point of view, guys, of course we didn't know that this could happen, but we have made the comments yesterday, if you remember, that we said probably don't take the short position right now. So that was in the morning yesterday before European Central Bank meeting, because major target on the dollar index, as I said, 88.40, 88.15 has not been tested yet. This is weekly chart, guys, of the dollar index, and that's why we said that euro currency could proceed to the 125 before something will happen. Actually, Draghi didn't say something really outstanding, so he just confirms that indeed the economy of the European Union is developing, that by the logic should support the inflation, reasonable inflation. This is normal. But at the same time, he said that if United States will follow some protection to the currency, some verbal interventions, we will do the same. Because he said that he a bit worried about the comments on the weaker dollar from the Mnuchin and so on. Also, it is still unclear what real dollar Donald Trump wants, because he initiate the import tariffs on the washing machines, on the solar panels. At the same time, he would like to stimulate the export. So stimulate export with a strong dollar is significantly more difficult than with a weaker dollar. So it seems that currently, guys, we're meeting just verbal interventions, some starting of the currency wars, because everybody would like to take the part of the global pie of the growth. The growth stimulate demand, and the weaker currency is, the more demand is coming for the national goods. That's why everybody, especially Japan, right now is very interesting with taking the advantage of this global recovery and sell as more goods as possible, and that's why we see what's really going on. At the same time, I think that with verbal rhetoric, verbal interventions, central banks trying to keep the balance on the markets, because they do not have a lot of tools. Actually, the rate stands at the extreme lows. They can't just decrease it, or they can't manipulate with the central bank rates too fast. So that's why this is normal. This very often happens in such moments. It's verbal interventions and different comments. So right now, let's take a look at the technical picture. Why I use today the dollar index? Because on the dollar index, guys, we have really thrilling setups, very exciting, but we do not have it on the euro currency. The picture of this shape. Actually, guys, on the weekly chart, market has multiple patterns, and all of them are bullish. So first of all, market has completed 1618 butterfly down. So that's the pattern that we were tracking right since from the regardless triple to buy. So if you remember, initially we thought about the 91 area where market was able to turn up when it was the triple to buy. When it had dropped low, we said, well, maybe 127. There we haven't got any patterns been formed, and just market collapsed on the Mnuchin comments, and right now it has hit the ultimate 1618 extension. It's 88.15 target. But also, guys, this target combines and coincides with the major 618 fib support on the monthly weekly chart. This is very important level. So we'll take a look at the contracting chart of the dollar index. You'll see that actually the reaction point where the big rally on the dollar has started. Besides, guys, if you can see on the chart, this is also a natural support resistance area. Take a look. Here it is. Resistance, support here. And it was consolidation, breakout. Now it will become the support again. Finally, here we have Judd Napoli bullish stretch combination, bullish stretch pattern. Because market has reached weekly oversold at major fib support. I even do not speak about this trend line, so currently it's a bit piercing, but this also could be supportive for the market. Why this situation is really very important? Because, guys, actually, as you can see here, market has formed first bearish reversal swing to the downside, but no significant retracement has followed yet. So after this rally that stands on the market for years, it's probably market should show some recovery, some deep retracement. If you remember, we have talked about it somewhere in autumn when we have talked about the dollar index. We discussed the situation. This recovery could be different. So first we will be watching for just minor recovery, minor technical bounce, because we're mostly trading on the daily chart, on the intraday charts. We can't take the position on this really significant rally that could last for the months, for the weeks. But potentially, as we have the 1618 butterfly, guys, this potentially, just theoretically, it could turn to the hand shoulders. So market could form recovery up back to 94. Retracement, it could become some kind of the ABCD deep retracement, maybe to the 100 level, maybe slightly lower, but this could be 618 or 50% retracement of this drop. This really is possible. I don't know what the shape will be, how fast it will be, but technical picture suggests that deep retracement is really possible. And we will just keep watching on that while we will be trading some bullish patterns on the intraday chart step by step. So that's why, guys, I'm really think that this picture looks exciting, and it really could bring us with the trading plan, with the direction of trading for long weeks. So now we will turn directly to the 4-hour time frame chart. I do not need daily chart, because on the daily you just keep an eye on this butterfly. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we have, as market has tested the target, has touched the target. As you can see, we have the bullish engulfing pattern, very nice pattern. So also maybe double repo buying here will be formed, because we do not have here the bread butter. So anyway, even by classical analysis, now we are watching for some minor retracement back inside of this body, and then probably some recovery could start. On the 30-minute chart, this could take the shape of the hand shoulders pattern. So you can see the left shoulder, head, by the way, also was the butterfly, as you can see. Upside action that forms bullish reversal swing, so you can see that swing up here is greater than the previous swing down, this reversal combination. And now we have ABCD retracement back inside of the body of this engulfing. So this is very classical, so mostly classical behavior, a deep retracement inside of the engulfing pattern. So I think that's approximately 88.68 areas, 618 support that could be watching for possible maybe taking the long position. Because on other patterns, on other markets, in the gold market, we have the burn bodies on other currencies also suggest the deep retracement here. So that's what we see right now on the dollar index. So let's keep watching. You probably could find a lot of patterns of this kind on different currencies. On the euro currency, the same pattern stands. On the Great British pound, across the board. So just choose what you like more to trade. So let's see how the situation will develop.